Good afternoon, Dr. Nelly. Thank you for taking the time to do this interview.
But of course, it's a pleasure for me.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Of course, um, I do immigration and citizenship services. That's what I offer for the community. But I also am the chair of the first five in the Stanislaus County. The first five Stanislaus, I'm the chair of the commission. I'm very proud to serve in the commission for 20 years. Can you imagine? 20 years I've been in the commission, and I like the impact that this commission, these first five, have in the county. Stanislaus County is very lucky to have the first five, the commission that serves in this area, and there is the members of the commission, they're dedicated to serve everyone in the county, and I'm proud to be part of that commission.
How long have you been serving Stanislaus County?
Um, 20 years. I've been, how long I've been living in Stanislaus County, or how long I've been working in Stanislaus County?
Serving long.
Serving. I've been in the commission for 20 years. And I've been living in this county for 20 years. This 20 years, and I've been living here in this county, here in the city of Oakdale, is the same 20 years, and I've been serving for the county in a voluntary basis. I know some people might think, oh, this person get paid. No, I don't get paid. I'm a volunteer because I like to serve to people who lives in this community, because this county deserves people like yourself, that it really gets involved in the community. Who is this? Who is that person? What is he or she doing for the community? It's important for me to contribute to the people, to the children, to the families of the county. And that's why I am in this commission, in the first five commission of this county of Stanislaus.
How do you contribute with Stanislaus County?
Well, my contribution is mainly in teaching to people, to immigrants. One of my main reasons to be part of this I will say this county and this city of Oakdale is because I also teach. I teach immigration and citizenship classes. In a also voluntary basis. Nobody pays me for that, but I like people to be educated, not only in the immigration laws, but also in the civic part, in civic participation. I would like for people to understand what's going on with them in the community, what's good for them, but not only for them, but how they can serve to others. Because we are in this world, Mija, we are in this world to serve others. And then I believe in God, and I think God help us to serve ourselves, and then we help others. That's my mission, and that's why I teach every time I am in school, or every time I am invited to participate in a conference. I like to indicate or to tell people that it's very important to volunteer. The volunteering have actually helped me to be who I am today. I volunteered in the court, in the federal court in Los Angeles for 10 years. Also, they never pay me because my goal is not to get paid. My goal is to help, to teach, to be able to pass that information to others. To others, learn from whatever I learn in other places. I pass it on to young people like yourself and your parents and anybody who wants to listen. Some people might not want to listen, and that's okay with me, no? But most people do. Thanks the Lord.
What made you want to help our community?
I guess I have it inside of me. Nobody told me you need to help, you need to do this or do that. um, I guess everybody's born with the desire to do certain things, and then after you start going to school, start looking what is good and what is wrong and what is bad for you, then you decide what you're gonna do in life for yourself. But at the same time, you decide what you're gonna do for other people. Because when you do for others, you benefit yourself and you actually live a better life by helping others. That's my belief.
Can you tell me one of your most important accomplishments in your career?
The most important accomplishments in my career, I will say, um, is immigration. Helping other people to get their green cards or to get their citizenship. For me, it's like I am getting that immigration document myself. And I'm sorry, I shocked because a lot of people do not understand the laws on this country. They do not understand that the immigrants, when they have no documents, most of the time it's not because they don't want to. It's because they get denied the opportunity, or maybe because their paperwork that they present, they don't get approved, things like that. But that's one of the things. But I do not want to continue this interview without mentioning somebody in my life who had the biggest impact in my life. That was my husband, Dennis Charles Walsford. He helped me all through our married life. We were married for 40 years, and then he passed 3 years ago. And he was one of the best things that God sent my way. He was very good husband, the best, I would say, for me and for the community, because he helped me to help others. And so that's the accomplishment that you asked me, is things that I have done with the help of God and my husband and the people. Then the knowledge that you acquire while you are talking to somebody. Every time you talk to somebody, you get some education. You get educated and you say, I learned this someplace, and then you don't know where. It's because you're listening. You started to learn that you are listening to people and you are keeping that information, then you apply it in something that it benefits you and whoever is around you.
In your opinion, how has Stanislaus County changed throughout the years?
Well, that's a lot of houses, more houses than when I came here. When I came here, it was a lot of orchards, a lot of, a lot of empty places around here, farming, and that have been disappearing, unfortunately. And but fortunately for others, like in our case, we have these new homes around, and they create more money for the city and more money for the cities around this county. And but also we are losing farms, and that's sad. I wish there will be other ways to spend rather than to lose the land in this county. But it's changed a lot. It has more street lights. It's more, actually, the streets have been improving. And there's a lot of good things that have happened with the new homes too. You have to see both, the balance of both things. So it's changed a lot. It's a lot of good people that come here too. But of course, we have a few not so good, but very few. If in this world, Mija, it's more good people than bad people. Thanks, Lord.
What changes can the people make to be more involved in our community?
Well, participate more, get more involved like in the schools. In the school, for instance, the parents should actually should go more to these meetings, and they attend more the all the meetings that they have regarding their children, and they should get more involved in with the police department, with the fire department. They always need volunteers in the hospital. They need volunteers all over, and they will acquire knowledge, and they will help somebody else, and they will help themselves, like I said before. I think people need to organize and participate. Organize and participate. That will be a gift to this county, because when people organize, they have a good spirit, a kind of laughing spirit, kind of happy people creates happy people, and it's contagious.
What advice can you give to our new generations?
New generation, study, get together, and get involved. Organize small groups first, and then get reading groups, get books. Well, now you kids don't get books, but you have your tablets, you have all those new technical stuff, which is fine. And you get whatever tool is in front of you and learn from them. And that's when it comes to tools. But another person is very important next to you, so you can learn from that person. If you have a good friend, you will have a good knowledge, and you will have a good life, because you will be making good decisions. Those are the things that you need to be careful in life. Make good decisions in your life, and you will have a good life.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration to me, well, I would say my husband was my biggest inspiration, but my biggest inspiration since the time I was born, my grandma. My grandma. She was the person I grew up with, my mother too. My mother, my father, and my grandma. But my grandma, I learned from her stories. I learned from her how to work, how to wash, how to take care of the kids, because I come from a large family. I have 14 brothers and sisters. What do you think? I'm 15 in the family. Then I learned how to take care of all my brothers and sisters because of my grandmother's teachings. And that was my inspiration. And then over here in the United States, have many mentors. And if I will mention one and I forget that person, my God, and I see this interview, they will hang me up. So that would be a good idea. But yeah, my grandma was my inspiration. And also my mother. My mother was super intelligent, but my grandmother is the one I grew up with.
How can a kid like me make an impact in our community?
You are already making an impact by doing this interview, not with me, but with somebody else. You're practicing with me right now, and you're learning from me. And so just the way you are doing this interview, you can go ahead and do other interviews with the help of your parents. You have a gift that God gave you that not many kids have. You have the help of both of your parents, who are with you in every single thing you're doing in life. And so kids like you can learn not only from your parents, but from persons that you will be interviewing in the future. But your parents are your first and most beautiful example that you have in your life. So.
Well, we're done with our interview. Thank you, Dr. Nelly Paredes, for letting me interview today at your house.
It's a pleasure, Mija. You can come here anytime you want to. And I wish you good luck. And I know you're going to be a great reporter, and then you probably will have your own channel, television channel. I know you're going to be a big thing in the society. Please stay cool, and then stay in the school, and let me know what happened in the future with you. I really would like to know. Okay? Good luck. Thank you.